Sterling High School, Channel 19, winner of the National Emmy Award for the Best Live Game Broadcast.
You're watching Sterling High School, Channel 19, serving Hynella, Laurel Springs, Magnolia, Summerdale, and Stratford.
Broadcasting the Sterling girls volleyball side. They've been pretty solid these last few weeks, and they'll hope to keep that going against the Shawnee Renegades here today. Another division match. They got their first win in the division. We take a look at it. Divisional standings: PVI and Morristown stand tall at 8-0 and 7-2. Then there's Shawnee at 3-4 of the division. Seneca, who we saw Sterling beat last week with their first division win at 3-5. Then 1-6 in the division for both Cherry Hill and Sterling. Sterling at 9-8, Cherry Hill at 3-10, 17 overall for PVI at 15-13, 8-7, 7-9. Pretty even matchup between Sterling and Shawnee today. If we take a look at some of the stats for these teams, obviously the setter being Skylar Anderson at 153 assists. Aces not being tied anymore, but still 21 and 23 respectively for Abby Denunzio and Ariana Margarin. 145 kills and 137 for Margarin as well. Other contributors to the team being Janelle Rodriguez, Aaliyah Taylor's had some good moments. Ella Teasdale has had some good, which has been the best on digs for the most part outside of Margarin. A lot of strong players on this team. If we take a look at what Shawnee has going for them, it's not too dissimilar. As we take a look, Audrey Beckwith, 106 on the assists and 24 aces, 25 for Monticello. Iracino has 7 blocks, the most of the team, 94 digs for Graver, and Alana Brown with 65 kills on the year. All really solid sides for both of them. That's why they've gotten to the places they've been in 3rd and 5th respectively in the division. These sides, again, very strong. If you take a look at us, now I'm actually back from Richie Williams, someone who's a little more versed in the knowledge of volleyball. Going into this game, how do you feel?
I mentioned this last time. I watch film, a lot of teams around here. Not daily, occasionally I do. This is one of the teams I haven't looked at yet, so I have no idea what to expect today.
From what I've seen and what their warm-ups were, they have a lot of strength on the team, from what I've seen. They're pretty strong with their hits, but there hasn't been too many miscues throughout these, which I think is as important as miscues going on while in the game. And I think that's why Shawnee's gotten to where they are. I mean, they're almost 500 in the division. Away games are only 1 off of 500. They're pretty even, winning 20 games, giving up 19. Sterling in a similar boat, winning 20, giving up 18. And I mean, Sterling had pretty solid warm-ups today as well. They look really strong. Let's take a look at some of these players preparing themselves. Nothing seems out of place when we watch either of these teams get to work and figure themselves out for this game. As for game plan, we can't know until the next few minutes are up as to what they're going to come out with. But this first game is going to be the most important. And it'll set the tone. And we saw it on our last broadcast with Seneca. There's a reason Seneca couldn't get much going is because Sterling had the momentum. And Sterling has momentum for themselves. They've gotten 4 wins league-wise in a row over the weekend. They got first in a tournament at Hamilton. So they've been on a pretty good roll for themselves. Obviously, announcers jinxes really want to keep that away from them, but I think they performed really well in these environments. And they love to switch up their game plan week to week. And we saw, like you had mentioned, they had 2 setters come last week. That could change this week. We never know. You see some of the JV participants.
brought this up before, but back to the 5-2, both setters. They're both technically new to setting, not new per se, but this is their first year doing it after they only had one trained last year, Johanna Dudding, so she graduated. But for first year setters, they are doing a very good job.
And that's something we had talked about with Coach Brennan last week in the interviews, is that I had asked, you know, they lost a lot of seniors, and the seniors have stepped up so well going into this season. Each year, how does it feel to know they have that? She had said this community loves to look up to who's at the top of the food chain and represent the quality of game that they have for volleyball through them and through their means and learning from them, and it shows year after year.
She's coaching a lot of players that are able to be coached.
Oh, yeah.
Like being able to play multiple positions at once and having to switch what is basically their whole game plan, as in Gabby Schmidt and Skylar Anderson, back to the setter thing. They, like I said, they're technically new to this, and the fact that they both were willing to switch their position entirely shows a lot of commitment.
And I mean, we looked over the stats earlier. Skylar Anderson, 153 assists on the year. Her being one of the setters for this side.
I'm gonna Google real quick. I'm gonna Google what Johanna had before she graduated.
To put it into perspective, Skylar Anderson, 153 assists. The team as a whole, in total, has 177 assists. Only 24 assists on the year were not made by number one. And that says something about her game. Obviously, we knew that they had a lot of players that could have. Joanne Dunning had a really good seasoning career here in that setter spot. So it is a big hit to the roster losing her. They performed well without her. They also are without a true libero, which is not true for Shawnee, as they have Avalon Graver, senior. As these warm-ups come to an end, they have some injuries, but the major players for Shawnee, the Renegades, are healthy and ready to go.
I'm going to answer my question now. How many assists Johanna Duddings had last year before she graduated? 310. Do you think Skylar can pass that or get close?
How many games do they have left? Because if it's double-digit games left on the season, then I'd say she definitely has a shot, considering she's about halfway there. 310, I mean, that goes to show how important she was to the team last year, Johanna Dunnings, before graduating, not only for the culture, but also just being out there. They're currently 153. She probably will contribute a lot more to that stat today.
If they do not make playoffs, they have 5 left after today.
I guess it depends on how many of these go to 3 games. Because that lets them extend the stat pad a bit, but I think she has a chance. It all depends on how involved they end up getting. Teams are getting ready to get this thing started.
There's nothing more you want while playing a sport than a supportive team, whether you're playing with them on the court or they're on the bench watching you. Which is what I like a lot about this team, because they have a very, very supportive JV.
They built such a good community as well, between player to player, for Coach Brennan to bring into each year, because they've been a part of it the whole time. On the year, Shawnee 8-7. The Renegades will start with the serve.
Very even records.
Julie Segal is to get things started. And she will. Goes out a quick point for Shawnee. And they'll look to get an early run. Seagal, the senior. Serves again. Schmid. Over to Anderson. Huge hit from Margaret. Shawnee able to recover for the moment. Set from Anderson. Margaret again. Sterling get their point back. We're all tied up again. We mentioned it last time. When it comes to the game of Ariana Margaret, it's been a game of inches for her career. She likes to play it close to the line. It adds pressure.
And that's optimal in volleyball. You want to have it as close as possible so you can mess their game plan up.
Leah Taylor. Sends this one over. Margaret sets it. Bumps it over. Lifts it over. Change of pace. Sterling gets their first lead.
Ariana is one of two things, absolute cannons or tips. And they both work.
Leah Taylor sends this one again. This time does not clear the net. Shawnee get the ball back. Eva Girasino. Responds to the similar play, and Sterling gets the serve right back.
I'm going to re-answer a question you asked me when we first started on how I thought this would go. Seeing, like reading the stats and stuff, I thought it'd be an even game, but not back and forth like this.
Skylar Anderson will set the serve. A great dig made by Anderson. Rodriguez floats it over. Renegades able to recover a bit. Margaret gets set right back up, slams it down. It's out. Take a look at it again. It's again that same game of inches. It was barely out. And shows the risk reward having that play style. Rough answer to the serve. Shawnee will start things off well. It's Audrey Beckwith. The serve.
A lot of jump serves today.
Again, couldn't answer too quickly to that. Sterling falls down 5-3. Beckwith with her third serve. Stevenson responds. A good setup to Rodriguez. It gets tipped. Ball is out. Sterling will get the serve right back.
Great communication from Sterling. Not just the 6 on the court, but also JV was told that was out. No, sorry, could see that was out.
Amanda Margaret
That was a whole lot of long.
serves that one out. This game's still being very back and forth. Sterling is searching for their second divisional win of the season. That's a lovely play made to get the serve right back. It's Anderson again. Now Gabby Schmid up to serve.
Sister of the GOAT, Travis Schmid.
A good dig to keep the play alive. Margaret gets blocked. Shawnee go up by 2 once again. best serve.
We've seen that a lot today.
3 serves have gone into the net, to my count. Rodriguez. Nice serve. Now we're all tied up at 7. Great play by Aaliyah Taylor. Raises the top of the net. Shawnee still fighting for it. Mid-response. Responded to by Graver. Good block attempt. Anderson sets it up. D'Annunzio sends it over. Graver again responding back in. Shawnee will get a point back. Now 8-7.
Longest rally we've had today. This is what I said earlier. This is about what I was expecting, the back and forth. Both very strong teams.
Serve now going. There were 21 aces on the season, Abby D'Annunzio. A slight miscue and Sterling regained their lead.
Ooh, a bit of a bad touch there.
Are in double digits.
Absolute rocket of a serve by Abby D'Annunzio.
Didn't go Monticella's way. His third serve. Well recovered. Good block. It'll go out. Sterling now up 11-8.
It must hurt, again, a really good block just to have it go out like that.
That's hurdle out. Shawnee will regain possession of the serve. As to what the discussion was, but nonetheless stands, and we're back to Julie Segal. Back to serve again. Margaret keeps that one in. Now it's 12-9.
Oh, look at that again. Centimeters even.
Couple of switches made. Julie Stevenson comes back on, as well as Ella Teasdale. Stevenson will start. Serve barely gets over. Shawnee scrambling to recover, and they do. D'Annunzio with a good response. Margaret. Drifts it over. Lovely effort from the Renegades. They keep it alive. digits. Still a 2-point lead for Sterling. Girasino looks to serve again.
That was a lot of fast responses from both teams. They covered everything. Both of them did.
Went to float it over, but they respond to Margaret's decision. A rough deflection, another game's within one. One goes out, and they're all tied up again at 12. Tipped over. Shawnee's still fighting. Take the lead. Skylar Anderson will go back up to serve. Pull that one out. We're all tied up again. Both teams halfway to a first game victory. Four up to serve. Beckwith again.
It's up!
Now it's 14-13 Shawnee. Block from Zashevsky.
Beautiful block.
Served again by Beckwith. It'll go out and we're tied up at 14 now. Every time it feels like one of these teams is going to pull away with something. It just goes right back to the other side and we're all tied up again.
Momentum's going back and forth and back and forth.
Strong strike. Responded too well and Rodriguez sends that one over. Over and out. And now Shawnee within 10 of a win. William Monticello, junior, up to serve. The rough hit from Willie Stevenson. Now 16-14 to score.
Surprised you haven't jinxed either team yet.
Trying my best to tiptoe around anything super positive because that's how the team loses. Monticello again. This time it'll go out by a matter of meters. Now 16-15 to score. Gabby Schmidt will get her second time of asking for service. Nunzio, back to the set, then back to Nunzio, lifts it over. Doesn't quite work out in their favor. Oh, it's just barely.
That had to have been no more than a centimeter where it wouldn't have worked.
Graver, pretty good serve. Margaret responds. And they'll get the ball right back.
Sterling showing that even while down, they are not out, and they are willing to play until the game is over.
One Jason Schultz would say when talking about football, bend, don't break, and that's exactly what this Sterling team's been doing. Rodriguez with a good serve. 18-16 now, Shawnee. Not pulling away, but finding their way through this first game.
This is still a very even game, and I think the next game will be even closer, regardless of who wins.
Here it comes over. Anderson to Margaret. Maybe a good bump. Whistle blown. Renegades will get a point. Might have been a slight net touch from what I saw on the farthest right side of the screen. Shawnee holds the largest lead of this game, 3 points. That extends to 4. 20-16 now. They'll close the gap a little bit.
Play was called a lift.
D'Annunzio up to serve again. Margaret. This went over. Bit of a scramble from Shawnee. They make it work. Teasdale into Anderson. Teasdale again. D'Annunzio sends this one over. Good response from Graver. Here's where a dig doesn't go anywhere. They get an 18th point, and the gap is 2 now.
I'm telling you, they got the momentum. Now they're gonna bring it back.
Announcers Jinx. Now it's 21-18. Shawnee with to close this one out and come and serve. Take a look at our coach, Coach Brennan, as well as Coach Zeta, her right. Julie Segal up to serve for the 3rd time. Server, a good response from Margaret to set up a play. Good block. She responds quickly. Could slow the pace a little bit. Another good block. Now the Renegades up by 4 once more. Timeout call. Take a look at Sterling TV 19. If you want to take a look at this following, go to Twitter for it, or X, whatever you want to call it. I don't really care. They do the same thing functionally. You get all the info you need on backstage stuff, some clips going around about the practice and some promotional material if you're interested. Sterling TV 19, the app. See if Julie Segal has something to say with that. He says she agrees. The Lady Knights close it down to 3. They're once again trying to close in and make this their own game. Aaliyah Taylor coming to serve again. And he's scrambling, but a good recovery. Ready to go out. couldn't quite get that one to go her way. Leah Taylor will serve it up again. Sterling now within one. Try and see what the call was. Not 100% sure, but Sterling aren't going to complain. Within one now. Leah Taylor's third serve. Pace slowed a little bit. Stashevsky sends it over. D'Annunzio hits a rough one. Now the Renegades within two of winning this first game. Stashevsky back with. Serve to Girasino again. Sunday morning, every single one. Skylar Anderson. Serve. Over responded to by Shy Atkins. And goes out, we're tied at 23-23. Score tied for the first time in a while. Timeout taken. Check us out on Facebook, another place to find some good information about what's going on with Sterling TV 19. Get some updates, some stuff about Castle Connections with our principal, Jared Claiborne. A lot of the stuff behind the scenes and around the town, as well as the Castle. Check out on Facebook, Sterling TV 19. Sterling finally finding a little bit of time to rally back, even though it's only just to get back to a tie score.
Another thing I'm realizing about their attitude is that they're out here trying to have fun. And, oh, that's adorable.
Who doesn't like a press? I'll tell you, he still does, regardless of what the people have to say. This child in the underarm.
Now, what I was saying, quoting Desmond Wiggins, our head football and wrestling coach, you go out, you have fun regardless of the odds, and that's clearly what this team is doing.
That's what they've always done. They've always been good at keeping pretty high spirits throughout any situation and playing to win regardless of how much the differential is for points. Shy Atkins sends it over to Margaret, who sends it over the net. A good misdirection play, but Shawnee still playing. Goes to Margaret. Takes a strength play, and they're run away with securing game one. Serve will go back to Skylar Anderson.
JV getting hype on the side.
Good float over serve. Hits the ceiling. Isaiah keeps going. Anderson sets it. Slight miscue. And now it's 24-24.
And now that it's 24-24, 25 is not the winning number anymore, and is now 26.
Goes by two. Audrey Beckwith. To serve once more. Anderson over to Margaret. Over a block. Margaret again. The Rockets have Sterling the point. 25-24. And again in the 1 point away from the Winston area. Mariana Margaret to serve.
You don't see games going to above 25 very often.
Not normally. I'm glad this one has. Margaret with a good serve. D'Annunzio responds. Anderson sets up Shy Atkins. Shawnee was ready. Set up. Margaret sends this one. A good dig. Shawnee still has life. Rodriguez. Over to Margaret. Barely stays in. Now the winning number 27.
I will give credit seeing Shawnee clearly hit the one area no one was there, being able to calculate that before the hit happens. That's a skill you need to play any sport like this, really.
Both sides have had really solid awareness throughout this one. Even with miscues, they've been able to adapt. Margaret with a strong dig. And she sends it over. It's rolled out, and Shawnee goes up 26-25. And it is just barely.
I'm not so sure about that. It looked like she tapped it.
Sterling. No one there. And the Renegades take game one. After a thrilling, the equivalent of overtime kind of game, Shawnee goes up over Sterling 1-0 as we head into game two. We'll be back shortly.
I'm so tired of entering all this discipline. I just wish there was something I could do.
You've got illegal use of the phone, report to VPO. Just signing the Minga.
No.
No use of the Minga pass, going back to classroom. Late for class, violation. Illegal wearing of the hoodie, gray hoodie, that's a violation. Falling asleep in class, that's a violation. How many times am I gonna have to tell this to you?
Clearly more than that, old geezer.
Personal foul, speaking mean to a teacher, that's a violation.
It's getting late. I should really go to bed.
Girl, what are you worried about? Come on, it won't hurt if you stay up another hour.
You know what? You're right. It couldn't hurt to stay up for another hour or so. What? It's already 1 a.m.? I didn't even realize it was so late. I'm telling her I'm going to bed. Oh my god, it's 7 a.m. Oh my god, ow! Ugh. Mom, I'm running late. Don't forget to pick up the kids later. All right, I gotta go. Have a good day.
Both Shawnee and Sterling Lady Knights. Shawnee Renegades go up 1-0 in the set. And I mean, we saw it was a pretty competitive first game.
It was a very entertaining first game. Tons of back and forths, momentum going up, going down, both sides. It was all over the place. Two very strong teams.
Oh yeah, most definitely. We saw some miscues from both sides, and that is what ended up leading to the first loss for Sterling. We saw after the fact, so Annie suggested her ears saying she couldn't hear what was going on there, but kind of what happens in the environment of this sport. Sometimes you want to hear, sometimes you don't. I'd expect a somehow even more competitive second game. Excuse me.
Now both teams have a game plan. They know what they're looking for. They know where to hit.
Shawnee leads 1-0 in the set. They won the first game. Sterling seeking a way to extend this to its third game. Start. Willie Stevenson on the serve. Strong hit over, and they go out, and Ava Girasino now. Sends this one over. And it's delivered to Margaret. That one. It stays in. Now we're at 1-1.
All right, let's see how close this one was.
We'll see how out this one was.
Wow.
Nonetheless, we're tied at 1-1. Skylar Anderson on the serve. Sends this one over. Zashevsky calms the pace down a bit. Now Sterling forced to recover. Margaret sends this one over. He's still keeping it strong. A great dig from D'Annunzio. Again, keeps the ball alive. Anderson sends it over. They have to reset. Anderson's ready for it. And Stevenson. Margaret. Shawnee recovers again. Good float over. Floater's there to make the move, and Shawnee goes up 2-1.
Game just started, and there's already really intense rallies like that. A lot of communication, too.
You saw the only reason he wanted there to make the move is because they had made the assumption, well, Shy Atkins is there for that block. It's there. Just ended up not happening that time around. They weren't able to adjust quick enough. Serve goes up. That's from Beckwith. D'Annunzio with a good dig there. Anderson sets up Margaret. Sends that one over. Going into your living room, hopefully, depending on how the camera got it.
Almost hit our camera guy.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nate.
Now at 2-2. Margaret on the serve. Trying to find a way through. Margaret sets this one over towards the back. Shawnee adjusts. Anderson sets up Margaret. Hammers this one home. The ref got in the way. We're 3-2 up for Lady Knights.
You won't see it on replay, but it bounced on his shoulder a couple times. That was funny.
It's like when people got basketballs and try to roll behind their back over the other arm. Margaret with her second serve. Great dig to start off the volley for Shawnee. Keep it going. Anderson sets up Margaret. A great block. D'Annunzio tries to recover. No one there to support. We're tied at 3-all.
The other thing about this sport is even if you do something really good, like hit a block like that, you got to be ready for right after you do it and see if something like that happens. Sometimes after you hit a block, it'll fall right in front of you and the block will count technically, but you still got to be ready to pass it behind you or even next to you.
Now at 3-3. Serve goes to Monticello. Gives it to Margaret. Doesn't quite go in Shawnee's favor. Ball tried approaching us for a second there. You saw Olivia Kasich was there. The ball wasn't quite cooperating, and now Sterling's up 4-3. Abby Schmid with the serve. Unable to respond. Anderson sets up Taylor. The hit from Beckwith. That one could have been something. They floated over instead. Schmid over to Rodriguez. Sent over by Lee. Margaret responds. Good play made. Kasich tries again. Anderson with a good dig. Margaret send it over once more. Graver. Into Monticello. Monticello. Then to Beckwith. The hit from Alana Brown doesn't go anywhere. Sterling's up 5-4. second serve now. This one will be out, and Shawnee will get it right back. 5-4.
The points are going so fast now.
It's high pace. I don't know who it favors. Evelyn Graver. Under rather, and Sterling will get a point from it. And now Janelle Rodriguez will start to serve.
I just had a thought. We've talked about how some of the main key players last year were the 4 seniors that graduated. But it's more than just them that we've lost, because we've had current senior, we've had current senior Kennedy Davis leave the program, and our current main libero, Daniela Ibrahimi, injured. So it's more than just the seniors we're losing this season.
So what we saw there started off as a solid volley. Sterling scrambled for it. Someone was in the way. Not his fault. He wasn't ready to get hit with the volleyball today. Good play made. 2 good efforts on the dig, but we're at 7-5 now. Serve again. Shawnee able to make some sort of response. Anderson. Oliver with a lovely break. Abby D'Annunzio's had some pretty solid serves, both in game 1 and now game 2. As well as just throughout the season. Anderson sets it up. Aaliyah Taylor gets the point. Sterling's up 4 now.
When I see rallies like this, I think of one thing, and it's that this is one of the main sports where your job is to play your role. If you have to quickly take over someone else's, just do it. Sometimes setters have to swing, and sometimes hitters have to set. It's just basic protocol.
Looks like instead Shawnee was awarded a point. And Julie Segal. Sterling ends up with their 9 points anyway. Gabby Schmidt will come out. Leah Taylor will be ready to serve. Shawnee with some good recovery. Taylor, now Anderson. Good send over from Margaret, but Shawnee's there to help out. Beckwith to D'Annunzio. Margaret again, a good block. The point, they'll move to 10. We might have considered that a lift. Leah Taylor remains serving.
Yeah, I'm really not sure what happened that last play.
Good block. Good attempt was made by Aaliyah Taylor, but the Renegades will get their first point in a little bit. Now 10-7 the score. Ava Girasino. She'll be up to serve again. Picked up by Stevenson. By D'Annunzio. Then back to Stevenson. Stevenson again. And to Margaret. Anderson. Slight miscue, and now Sterling's up 11-7. Scoreboard reached 7-11. It's a bit of a convenience for Sterling to be up at 4 this middle ground. Skylar Anderson will be up to serve again. Stevenson won't quite reach up at 11. Beckwith to serve again, the junior. Margaret. Anderson back to Margaret, sends this one over. Nunzio. Margaret again. Managed to keep the play alive. Anderson. Margaret again. Graver. Taking to Nunzio. And Margaret again. Trying to keep this thing alive.
Moments in that volley that followed up to what I said earlier about even if you play a position, you should know how to not play other positions per se, but know what they do. There were a lot of moments where Gabby Schmidt, who plays setter, there were a lot of digs she had to get. She had a lot of digs she had to get that rally. Sorry.
Margaret is the server. Hits the ceiling, now 13-8.
I love low ceilings. Sorry.
Sterling about halfway there, trying to get their first game in the set. Margaret, her second serve. Sterling up 14-8.
I believe this is the longest lead we've seen today, right? 6?
Yeah, 6, I believe, is the largest lead we've seen in either game. Sterling looks to make it 7, a good serve for Margaret. Beckwith, able to get it over. Slight miscue, D'Annunzio saves it. To say it was the 4th hit. Suppose they counted the 2 attempts that overlapped as a 2nd and 3rd hit. Monticello, excuse me. Plays made. Anderson sets it up for someone. That someone's going to be Margaret. Good stop made. Played by Alana Brown. Ariana Margaret again. Gaston can't get it over. Now 15-9.
This game's going a lot different than the last one.
I feel like there's been less tying, less lead shifts. And we haven't seen very many serves not end up starting a volley rather than taking a point. Unlucky rollover gives Shawnee their 10th point. Sterling still with a 5-point lead. Saw there was Alana Brown.
Both teams are a lot more defensive, and that's why I think these rallies are going so much longer. I mean, that's basically the answer.
Graver served it over. Sterling responded. Brown puts it to Margaret on the back line. She'll send this one over. Finds a spot where no one is, and now the Renegades are only down by 4. Another one of those instances where it's just good awareness, good court vision by Shawnee. And Graver gets their second save. Serve, excuse me. Schmidt responds. Barely able to try and keep it alive. Now the Renegades within 3, score 15 as well. Graver's third serve. Margaret, good bump. Good set, then Margaret again. 16-12. Rodriguez to serve. It's sent over. Beckwith gets to Monticello. Aaliyah Taylor sends it over. Good play made by Sterling. Lifts it over. Rodriguez keeps it alive. Sets it over. Then Brown. It's hard to see with our angles, be that as it may. Ella Teasdale come in for Janelle Rodriguez. Try to see when we can. Still up by 3. Serve comes in. They'll get a point back and they're up by 4 again. Now 8 away from the win. Denunzio to serve once more. Over to Lee. Shawnee will send it over. Margaret sends it. That's another point. Now 18-13 the score. Shawnee down by 5. Sterling 7 away from their first game win of the day.
I feel like both teams have changed up their game plan, but it's hard to describe what they've specifically changed. It just feels like they're both playing differently.
No one there to anticipate the tap over. Shawnee gets the serve back. (18-14). Server Julie Segal. Come in. Turn over. Denunzio to Anderson to Margaret. Lift it over. Margaret blocked. Anderson then back to Margaret again. Block attempt a little early. Still a good play. Schmidt. Anderson. Margaret punches it over. They can't keep this one alive. And now it's 19-14. I feel like the difference from last game for Sterling has been playing with a little bit more aggression. We saw a couple times they tried to slow down the pace. They're trying to keep it as high as they can and force Shawnee to slow it down so they can reset.
I see it more as they're playing on a really weird spectrum, as in they're either incredibly aggressive or incredibly defensive, depending on when they need to be. And there's no middle ground anymore. Which for a sport like this, you don't really need a middle ground as long as the aggressiveness and defensiveness works.
Score now 20-14 after a quick point. Now 20-15 after an even faster point. Sterling 5 away, bringing this to a third game. Shawnee a rally away from threatening. Good serve, Margaret. Back to Margaret, sends this one, it's out. Now 20-16.
That might be the first one we've been able to tell out by actually seeing it and not having to see a replay.
Which is saying something.
Because we filmed, this is the second time or third time we filmed
This is our third time broadcasting girls volleyball at the Castle. Sets it over to Leap. Can't get over the net. Sterling gets a 21st point. Now 4 away from extending this to a 3-game set. Skylar Anderson the serve. Goes forward again, a little lighter this time. Deep sends this one over with some going to say there was a bit of a rough hit.
I see, thank you.
Crowd mic's working well.
Oh, in that case, would that be allowed?
Official disagreement. Good serve. D'Annunzio sets it up. Anderson. Barber sends this one over. Good dig. Atkins. Will tip down. They'll give Sterling the point. I'm not 100% sure what went on here. Seems like a net touch.
No, there's a line where you can hit it down at, and she wasn't past the line where the ball landed.
Sterling up 6. Anderson sets it up, Marker and runs back. We've seen this a lot where Margaret will go to get the bump. Anderson will be in the middle ready to set, and then she'll run back up for it and either tap it over or send it with as much strength as she can. And that's extended the largest lead of the day to 7. Through. Blocked. D'Annunzio keeps it alive.
Let's go back a couple points ago where the Hallowell score was questioned. There is a basically invisible line where if someone hits the ball over, if it lands before that line, the point gets awarded to the other team, and she tipped it straight down, nowhere near the line. Just for clarification.
Anderson, the same play we've seen many a time. Margaret went to that back corner. Shawnee wasn't going to let that be saved. That'll go out. Game point now. Sterling at 24. Lifts it over with a bump. Backward. No one there. Now 24-18. Shawnee trying to keep this one alive. Server Lillian Monticello. Sends it over. Timeout taken. One of the first miscues we've seen throughout this segment. Another thing that'd be a miscue is if you didn't head over to our Instagram page at Sterling TV 19 after I told you so. I mean, plenty of good pictures from behind the scenes, prior to games, after games, of the games going on. You can see it all at Instagram Sterling TV 19. The back half of this time head through. Sterling shouldn't have to change much of the game plan. Shawnee would have to override some things. People watching JV side. Keeping energy high.
I always say when I'm on here that the main thing you want when you're playing varsity is supportive JV. And even a supportive bench, too.
William Monticello, the junior, looks to serve their way to possibly a tie game at 24. Is a tall task. We see Mr. Ciano, our athletic director, in the back, guarding the locker room.
Go watch the Ciano show on YouTube.
Oh yeah. Posted the most recent episode. Had Brady Kane, Brianna Gilligan on with him. Serve will go over. Good play from Rodriguez. Shawnee looks to recover. Alana Brown finds some dead air. Good court awareness. Brings them to 24-20. And they're slowly clawing their way to another tie game.
Shawnee showing that even while down, what was it, 7 points, they can still put up a fight.
Monticello. Serve again. Good dig by Margaret. We'll hit this one over. And we're going to game 3.
Our first game 3 of the broadcast of this year, correct?
Our first game 3 broadcast for girls volleyball. Not as close this time around, but now the set's at 1-1. We'll be back shortly for game 3 after what's been a riveting set thus far.
Douglas. Here. Brody. Here. Joshua. Joshua. Joshua.
I don't think he signed up for flex time.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I'm too late. Help! Help! Help me, please! Help! Help!
I can't been working on this homework for over an hour now. I only have to submit this last assignment and I'll finally be done. Who's messaging me? I don't know who this is, but I guess I'll just see what she wants and then I'll go to bed. What?
It's got you all excited.
I have a date with this girl I met on Instagram earlier this week. This is my first time meeting her in person though.
You just met this girl yesterday, and you're already going on a date with her?
You're crazy, man. You gotta be careful.
Whatever, man. You guys just may have a date tonight.
What is up?
The games in this set, we're all tied at 1-1. And this third game determines who wins, who heads home a little less happy than the other side. Some Shawnee supporters hopefully ready to see the Renegades win. They won the first game. I believe the score was 28-26.
It was 27-25.
It's one of the two. This last one was 25-20. Both of them really solid games, really solid showings. About 40 seconds before we get into this one. Another person enjoying a pretzel. I feel like pretzels are always going to see the most of.
They're really cheap here, too.
Oh, yeah. If something's affordable, you're going to see in that one game. I'd assume looking to maintain this all aggro or all defensive note in between. We see some of our cross-country stars, Brody and Brody. Meyer and Brody. Sterling Lady Knights. Oh, we got children. Maybe with the court side. Some lovely accommodation.
Front row seat for that guy. I wish that was him. He living the life right now.
Worst part about it, he probably will forget he was ever here.
Yep. Memories don't stick until age 5, and that's rare.
Wasting money on court side for infants. What are we doing?
Don't worry, we'll have photos and this broadcast we just showed them. 20 years from now at Thanksgiving, that'll be brought up. Remember 20 years ago when you were here?
Huh? What volleyball? First serve comes over from Lily Stevens. Good over from Margaret. Stays alive. Good hit from Leap. Shawnee couldn't quite get there. Shawnee will open up the scoring.
What I realized going into this, I never got a chance to say, is that the first game, Shawnee won, and then Sterling figured out they have to stay on the ends of both spectrums, the aggressiveness and defensiveness, and they figured out Shawnee's game plan, and now Shawnee figured out their game plan. And now, assuming the game plans haven't changed, they got to work around it. Oh, shoot.
Goes up and over. Volley stays alive. Good hit over from Margaret. Sneaks through. They're all tied up at 1-1. And something that I forgot to mention a little earlier in this broadcast, when Shawnee won the first game on the 12th of last month, the scores were 25-14 and 25-13. The scores today, very different. And it's shown the development of these two teams throughout the season. Skylar Anderson getting ready to serve.
Do we have a date for that first game?
September 12th.
That was over a month ago, so you can see the improvement in these teams.
Good punch over. Shawnee floats this one over. Anderson, Shy Atkins, Rodriguez sends that one flying, but Shawnee able to recover. Anderson, Margaret, good control. Slight miscue, Leap makes the move. Now Margaret to Anderson. Nunzio slams this one over. They keep it alive still. Leap again. A good dig, trying to keep it alive. Can't make it happen. Shawnee up 2-1.
The quick reaction from Abby, still on the ground. Give her credit for that.
And now Audrey Beckwith. Junior set her up to serve. Sterling can't quite get under it. They're down 3-1 now. Beckwith again. Margaret. Set up by Anderson. Don't look to get there. Another good play, and now it's 3-2. She'll be up to serve next. Good block attempt from Atkins. Sent over. Good play made by Alana Brown. Sterling keeping this one alive. Sent over. Stevenson there to Hanson. And Anderson. Up to Graver. And to Brown. Stevenson is there for it. Now it's 4-2. Tough situation. We weren't 100% sure where the ball was going to land. Serve will go back to the Renegades. Girasino will be the one to serve. Sends this one over. Margaret responds. He'll be the one to serve. Good block made. Shawnee up 5-2. There's so many picture perfect blocks from Shawnee today that have really messed up some of Sterling's strongest plays that we'd seen in prior games.
We've had some good blocks from Shy, though. Shy Atkins.
Margaret with a bump. Denunzio sneaks over after another block attempt, and now it's 5-3. Very few times have we seen those block attempts go like that for Shawnee. And now Gabby Schmidt up to serve. To hopefully try and keep some momentum rolling for the Lady Knights. Monticello goes over, Margaret. Anderson sets it over. Margaret keeps it alive. She'll send it over again. Barely in. Sterling's only down by 1 now.
Some surprised faces from the Sterling side.
She might have thought it was out, but it drops right in there.
And yep.
Gabby Schmidt to serve again. Alana Brown sends his cross court. Schmidt sets it up. To Rodriguez. Schmidt over to Rodriguez again.
We talked about Shy, but I didn't mention the blocks from Aaliyah Taylor.
Schmidt will stay serving. I'm going to call that a carry.
No, that was a double. He put up a 2. You can't set twice.
6-5. Sterling there, 7th point of the game. Oh, it wasn't. Rocket said that is some pressure. Shawnee couldn't get it over. Schmidt still serving. That one bump that goes nowhere. Now the Knights up by 8 to 5. 3-point lead now. Their first of the game from Wyoming.
They got their momentum back, and let's see what they do with it. That.
Now 8 to 6. Sterling got what they needed. Not only some momentum, but a lead back. A little bit of left. Now Graver sends it over. Doesn't go much of anywhere. Another miscue, and the Knights are up 9 to 6 now. Rodriguez on the serve now. Shawnee will get their 7th point. Game is within 2.
A lot of leads have been by 2 today. Most of them have, actually.
Gets a double digits again. Abby Denunzio will be the one to serve.
This is about what you expected in Game 3. Like, sure, they're down by 3 points, but this is still completely even. Like, either team can win.
Made by Shawnee to try and keep this one alive. Barely goes out, now 11 to 7. Sterling up by 4. They're trying to maintain some momentum that they got from the few.
That's another thing. Like, right when a ball gets hit, you have to be able to determine if it's going out, and you don't have to pray you make a mistake, but you have to be very confident you don't make a mistake.
Second serve on the game. Margaret with a bump. Set from Anderson. Margaret slams this one home.
have been what I brought up earlier. Yeah, sometimes blocks can do stuff like that. It can fall right in front of you, and then you have to get your arms out and pass it sometimes.
Wasn't too happy with recent points. The timeout taken as they're down 6. Watching on cable, you can go to YouTube instead if you want to watch the Sterling TV 19. We'll have all games and broadcasts as well as Castle Connections. And I believe Cyan on the sidelines is uploaded there as well.
Go watch that show. It's really good.
That show alongside many other sports Castle Connections for info at Sterling TV 19. We see some of our camera people now right in front of us. Some people we got. Shawnee down 6.
Right in front of the camera a second ago, Genevieve Holloway, sister to Davis Holloway, an honors graduate just last year.
Another one of our camera people showing us some of the more in-action shots.
Davis also played volleyball for here. He was our main setter for 2 years.
See Doug up in the rafters to our left.
Member of our esports team.
And Denuncio to start serving up again. Keeping it up even after the minute timeout. Denuncio to serve again. Serve will go out. Now 14 to 8. Server. Looks to be one Julie Segal. And it is. Shawnee needs any semblance of momentum right now. Sets it up for Morgan. Tipped over. They won't get it. It's 15 to 8 now.
Not sure if we'll be able to see us on camera, but we might be able to. Oh, no, we won't. It was Ari's face. She knew she scored before the whistle was even blown.
Serve from Aaliyah Taylor. Anderson. Teasdale.
Not sure if we brought this up yet, but number 16, Ella Teasdale, daughter of long-term sub Paige Teasdale. Been working here, I think she started just last year.
David Girasino had some good runs of serving before. See if she could find that spark again. Harder with the bump. And then 16 to 9. Sterling 9 away from a second win and a set win on the day. Skylar Anderson wants to serve. Here's Coach Brennan talking with Teasdale. Taylor in the shot. Gotta make a play. Can't quite reach it. Now 16 to 10.
Being able to calculate the 1 or 2 spots that no players are at before you swing the ball was huge in this sport. The only person back there was Abby, and she couldn't have gotten there, no matter what side it was smacked to her, actually.
Beckwith. Serve again. Margaret. Couldn't make that one work. 16 to 11. Beckwith to serve again. Now it's 16 to 12, and the Renegades Margaret. Wonderful recovery. Shawnee. To keep this one alive. Margaret. Margaret slams this one.
There's a moment at the beginning of that rally, I'm not sure if we replay it or not. There's a moment where she goes to dig for the ball, she barely gets it up, and one of her teammates hits it over. Like, that's the type of reaction time that volleyball needs.
Shawnee get their 13th point. They put it within 5.
Why is it whenever I'm talking, Sterling doesn't score?
Back to serve again. Away in the set win.
They're 6 away from the win and 6 points ahead of Shawnee at the same time.
There's another instance of that. 2 points to go, it was 15-9. 6-point deficit's been common throughout this third game. Gabby gets tapped, and now it's 20-13. We'll get their 14th point. Sterling had thought it was out while the play was going on. Proved to be in. Now Avalon Graver, senior, serves this one up and over. Margaret with the dig. Anderson. Rodriguez floats it over.
I just said a second ago, they were 6 away for both winning and from Shawnee. Now both numbers are 5.
Good play made by Margaret. Strong hit, that one goes way into the air. Tried calling out. Keeps it alive. That one gets called out just barely, 20-16. Oh, that's just barely. That is just barely. Graver gets to serve again. Sends it over. That one's hit out. The Renegades are now within 3 points.
As I've mentioned, you don't just want a supportive JV team, you also want a supportive bench, and that's what we just saw with all the clapping.
Responded to. Over to Brown. Sterling at the point. Now it's
jumped off the wall, hitting the JV players.
Still a 5-point deficit between teams, but this can give Shawnee some help.
I forgot to bring this up earlier, but Janelle Rodriguez, sister to Josiah Lopez, who was a 2024 graduate football player.
Show very shortly. Hopefully the game is the Sterling Lady Knights win this over the Shawnee Renegades 2-1, keeping this win streak alive. Up to 5 league games in a row in their second divisional win.
What made you become a bully?
Twerk! Twerk!
Whoa, nice one, man. You should start hanging with me.
Okay.
Yo, gang, look at this. Go show 'em who's boss.
Danny, go to VPO.
Well, you know, Mr. Dorico, I guess it started with peer pressure.
Guys, put your IDs on. Brady, headphones, gotta come out.
Nah.
Come on, man.
Yo, Brayden, you're not supposed to have your jacket on, man. Come on, take it off, put it in your locker.
Nah, I'm good.
You have your jacket on, AirPods in, and no ID. Go to internal.
You too, huh?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up? How the you doing?
Oh, good, I guess. What have you been up to?
Oh, you know, this, that, everything, you know, like. Yeah, of course, yeah.
Well, it's nice seeing you. I'm gonna get going now.
All right. Out of here. I'll see you.
Hey,
Hey, Roddy.
is that Bird over there? How's he doing?
I don't even know.
Yeah, look at this door. She can't open the lock. Look at this shoes he's wearing. Go up to him and call him dumb and useless. Bet, I will. Yeah, you better. Hey man, do you need help opening your locker?
Yeah, thank you. Thanks.
No problem. Nice shoes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome back to Sterling Channel 19. Here, the post-game show over 2-1 win over Shawnee girls volleyball. Here with Abby Nunzio and Coach Brennan. Abby, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great myself. That game is very entertaining.
Yeah.
Here's a question that I have for you that I'm not sure if he asked you or not. but is there a real difference for you as a hitter to have 2 setters instead of 1?
We don't have 2 setters. We only have 1 setter.
I thought y'all were running 5-2. Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a little confusing.
No, because
We have 2 sets of hands on the court. So two girls have, there's 2 setters on the court at all times. Our primary setter, and then if we take her out of the play first ball, then our second hands gets the ball. So it is a little confusing as a spectator to watch that.
Yeah.
that's good clarification for me, because I kept saying 5-2 over there, and I'm so sorry. But I have to ask, how does it feel not being able to play with your last year seniors anymore?
It's upsetting. Like, we were a really good team last year, but I think we're doing pretty good without them.
I'd say so too.
We're adjusting well.
Especially with class of 2028, 2027 rising up. You got Shy, you got Lily Stevenson. They're doing well. And then you got people taking over new positions too.
Yeah.
So it all works out. It was great having you. Coach Brennan. Sorry for the mistake on your lineup.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
But I do have to ask, would you ever run a 5-2?
So we considered it, but it gets really confusing for the girls because they're so used to the one-person setting. So it's just easier to have main person hide that setter so that the other team can't take her out of the play. And then if they do, we still have second hands on the court. So we always have someone opposite her that can pass the ball and set our offense.
I'm going to ask the same question I asked Abby. Seeing the 4 seniors graduate, and then I brought this up too, other people that were on varsity last year not playing, Kennedy Davis, Daniela Ibrahimi. How does it feel not having not just the 4 that graduated, but those 2 gone also?
Our girls have a really strong dynamic. They play as a team. They pick each other up. They communicate. Our leadership from our juniors is phenomenal, so I'm excited. We are losing 4 seniors, or 5 seniors actually, but our leadership from our juniors is strong, so I have no doubt that our juniors won't just step and take their place next year. But this one's exciting. This one's exciting. We lost to them 0-2 last year, earlier in the season at their gym, so they came out thinking it was going to be an easy win. We're a different team, and we showed it, and we played our game today.
Yeah, that was actually my next question, because I heard from him, y'all played at their court and lost. It was 25-13, 25-14, correct?
Yeah.
And how does it feel going from 0-2 there to 2-1 here?
It was amazing. I told the girls we made so many errors in that game. It was the beginning of our season. We did a lot of lineup shuffling since that game. We made so many serve errors, and like I just said to the girls, we played way better. We covered the court. We communicated. We only had 1 serve error, our set 3. We haven't had a game with 1 serve error all season, so it's a huge accomplishment for these girls. And they work their butts off in this gym, and it's hot. Yes, yes.
All right, it's great having you. Great having you come on. All right, that'll wrap it up for the broadcast today. Honestly, that's just go Knights. See you guys another time.
As we talk about the next few games that we'll have coming up, tomorrow we'll have girls soccer against Haddon Heights here at the Castle. And the next day we'll have some field hockey against Pemberton. Then Friday, football will travel to Lindenwold for their second to last game on the regular season, in which should be a fun one after they won 21-6 over Clayton recently. It was a lovely game, lovely set of games coming up for the broadcast. Like Richie's just said, recently have an amazing day, and as always, go Knights.